we're going to make some sterile grain bags. We're going to be using rye berries. You're going to need a digital scale or normal scale. It's easy with one like this. Some pressure cookable bags and heat press just to seal them after we've pressure cooked them. And you're going to need a pressure cooker or an instant pot, and pour and have an instant pot. Take your bag. Easiest way to not make a mess is you're going to get in here. And we're not going to measure it right off the bat because we're going to give this bag some structure. Otherwise I'm just going to pour it on the countertop. We're going for 1 kilogram, so 1,000 grams of rye berries. And we're going to have 500 millilitres of water. Just waiting for this to zero. So I'm going to add 400 more grams. We're going to add just over 1 kilogram, just because the bag's weight as well. I've had my kettle sitting here at 70 degrees. I'm going to add 500 mils of water, so it's going to be up to 500 more, so 1.5 is when we'll stop. Or 1.57. And you don't want it boiling. 70 degrees, 60, 80, you know. Woo. There we go. We'll do a little bit more because we've got that bag. There you go, 1.57. Just gonna grab your sides. Now, because we're folding it in on itself here, and there's going to be 4 layers, when we seal it, we're also going to flip it around and then seal it again the other side. You're going to fold it with your filter pressure pad patch outwards. Just going to roll it, tuck it under itself, sit it like that till I make the other one. Exact same. Got some grains caught on the side. We've got 17 grams of water on there, and instead of cleaning it, oh, we're going to zero it. Just a little more. Because it's close enough, maybe I'd leave the bag like that. But if we're adding the right amount, you'll get the exact moisture content. And that's really what you're aiming for. And you get again with 1.5. Right. I'm going to fold these bags up the same. I'm going to bring it down, pinch it around, and then tuck it under itself again. Remember, filter patch out. Next, you're going to want your trivet, or you can use mason jar lids upside down, just to make sure there's a gap and you're not touching the bottom and you're not in the water. But I'm going to fill your bucket up to just below your trivet, or the mason jar, and we're going to be putting this on high. Ideally you want to pressure cook at 15 psi, but I'm using an instant pot, so I'm rocking 12 psi. Even or if you're using a pressure cooker or an instant pot, just pressure cook it for 2 hours 45 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of burst grains. A plate on top of your bags, because they're going to expand. They're going to expand and then they're going to become pressurized. And if you don't, they will cover up the top of your pressure. Ooh! Wrong lid. You're going to want your vent sealed. This thing sealed. It's going for some reason because I started it up. Times 45, and if you're using a pressure cooker, you need to turn keep warm on and then keep warm off. Otherwise, keep warm is going to go on and you're going to keep cooking your grains and they're going to burst. So we'll come back in about 3 hours because it's got to warm up, and then we'll seal those bags with that while it's still warm and the air in there is sterile. If you have a laminar flow hood, you can transfer it over there and it's much better and contamination free, but because I've not got one, we just got to go while it's really hot and air sterile.